I am Rafa Benitez. You are watching the Redmen TV.
Hello, welcome to Redmen TV. It's Monday. It's time for some Liverpool daily news. Goodness, it's good to be back in the actual studio and not in my dad's dining room, those of you who watched yesterday's post-match content. Anyway, we've got 4 topics we're going to get through today. We are going to be discussing new jobs at Anfield. We've got a couple of really interesting stats as well, which I'm counting as 2 separate things because I've got them written down as 2 separate things. And I had some birthday wishes for a Liverpool player and a bit of a chat about him as well. We'll do it in the order I've said it. First and foremost, Liverpool apparently to create 1,000 new jobs with the opening of the new main stand, which is the biggest recruitment drive in the club's history, which is amazing news. I mean, first and foremost, obviously, I think it goes without saying, particularly for people living in the city of Liverpool, anytime you hear of new jobs being created, it's a good thing. It can't be anything but a good thing when you look at the nature of business and how many jobs are being outsourced, and particularly in football, when you consider Liverpool are probably creating jobs left, right and centre. They're opening club stores all over the world. But what's amazing, and it's what the promise of the new stadium or a redeveloped stadium was all about, is what it's meant to do for the local economy. And if it's getting people, off the unemployment list, or it's giving young people a chance, or it's giving people who would disadvantage people opportunities, which is something they're really looking to do as well. Absolutely magnificent for the local area, for the city, for the region, and of course for Liverpool Football Club as well. The second story, we've got two interesting facts as mentioned. According to
the story is that the Redmen are reunited, Paul, after like 3 weeks.
It's unbelievable. It's unbelievable. Paul and Chris in the same place. I was beginning to think we couldn't exist in the same space. We're like Time Cop. But yeah, 2 interesting stats. And the first one is Jed Rear, apparently, who verified this. I think it was on the Echo yesterday after the match. That's the first time, against Crystal Palace, the first time we've come from behind with 10 men to win ever. In the history of Liverpool Football Club, it's the first time that's ever happened, which is genuinely astonishing. And the second one comes from Opta Joe. Liverpool have won 28 Premier League games with a winner scored in the 90th minute or later, which is more than any other team. And then he says drama, because that's how Opta Joe writes his tweets. And I think the last piece of news is that Simon Mignolet's birthday. Hey, happy birthday. Don't drop your cake. Look, we've been hypercritical of Simon Mignolet at times, and I don't think it's been entirely unjustified. But fantastic performance yesterday, provided a good platform, made important saves when it needed to be. Cup of tea? We're fine, thanks, mate. If you'd like Chris to make you a cup of tea, give us a thumbs up in the comments. Mignolet, we need to see more performances like we saw yesterday and less mistakes, and that'll be fine. I still think we need to revisit the goalkeeping issue. Chris, hold on a sec. What was the sub shows you did last week that I can push towards?
Aubrey!
What were the sub shows you did last week?
We did a final. Oh, count my seat. Martinez's evil twin brothers here.
Yeah.
Take over for the news.
Stop stalling, just tell them the show.
I can't remember. What
War
Final word.
Yeah,
no,
we did final words, obviously, for the things, and then me and Chris we did the first part of the War Chest show. So we went through the squad and we discussed. Part 2. Email is in. We've had like 3 or 4 emails from subscribers telling us who they would buy for the position. Oh, I've only had 3 or 4.
Okay, fine. Anyway, it was I wish I'd not asked. So there's a transfer war chest show on the redmentv.com. It's a thing, apparently. I'm not sure how organised it was, but it sounds good that it's had people emailing in. Watch it, and if you feel the need to email in Aubrey at theredmentv.com, Chris at theredmentv.com, and if you've got dick pics, of course, it's Tom at theredmentv.com. Anyway, thanks very much for watching. Check out all the shows we're going to be building up to Man United this week, and a whole host of other things as well. Thanks very much for watching. Ta-ra.
So to rest storage, to pull storage out and put the pressure back on Origi. He's a young player who's not had a lot of games. I think it's only his 5th start for us. That could crumble him.
Was it his first start at Anfield? Something
possibly,
like that?
It was. There was a stat if it's not his first, it's his second, or it's first in the Premier League.